Good morning and welcome to the news.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. And you hear the rumor, and you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind. Oh yeah, yeah.
Hi, so I was wondering if you could tell us what you thought of Health and Social Day this year.
I thought the Health and Social Day was really fun, but found the swim gala quite challenging, and yeah. And then the afternoons we did. What did we do? I don't remember. We did we did the mini Olympics. Now I remember. And it was quite warm, but I enjoyed the games. I thought they were interesting. Yeah.
Alright, thanks!
Hello CIS and welcome to the 6th edition of CIS Friday Morning News. So today on the news we have lots of cool stuff for you. We have some footage of the robotics competition. We have some stuff from Health and Social Day and some people telling us about how the day went. We have footage from the Eastern European trip and people telling us about how that trip went. And last but not least, the Hangzhou news. Thanks, CIS!
So what is one interesting thing that happened during Health and Social Day?
So in the first swimming event of the day in year 7, 8, and 9, a group of guys, including me, we decided to have a little fun and all do the same thing. And because we were all, most of us were in the swim team except for one of our friends called Justin, so we decided to pace with him and then only sprint in the final 25 meters. And it was pretty fun because at the start we all pretended to do a proper start, But then once the buzzer went off, we all stood up, sat down on the block with him, and then sat down and dived in with him.
All right, cool. How about you?
Most interesting thing about the social day?
Yeah.
The interesting thing was that when they were announcing who won the second activities part of social day, well, before they could even announce it, all the Blue House just stood up and like screamed, and then we were wrong.
Go Blue House. All right, man. Can you tell us about the Eastern European trip and where you went?
Well, we went to Berlin, Prague, and Krakow, and a couple cities in between.
So, what is the funniest thing that happened over the trip?
Well, I thought seeing the guy singing "Riptide" on the first night was pretty funny. You won't get it.
Okay. All right. I guess I won't get it. Okay. Thanks, then.
So over the Easter break, 40 CIS students from year 10 and year 11 went to Eastern Europe. We visited several cities, Berlin and Dresden in Germany, Prague in the Czech Republic, as well as Krakow in Poland. For me, my favorite place was the Krakow Old Town Square, which was a very big medieval town square from around the 13th century. And I really loved it because the old cloth hall from back then was still there, and there were great vibes.
For me, I wouldn't say my favorite place, but something that struck me the most was the Theresienstadt concentration camp. This was a place where they rounded up Jews and many other residents that the Germans deemed to be non-people, and it was very jarring because when we went there, it was snowing, it was freezing, and yet we kind of were told that back then they were wearing single-layer pajamas, we were wearing thermals, and we were already freezing our butts off. So it put a lot of things into perspective, given that we were there where the people had been killed in the same rooms, and it was a very memorable way to relearn history rather than just from a textbook.
We bring up no censorship.
Okay. All right, guys. Can you tell us about your Frisbee tournament?
So basically, we had a tournament last week in Taihangtung against 7 different schools around Hong Kong.
We have an upcoming tournament in Shanghai on the 23rd of May, which it'll be a 2-day tournament. It's a youth tournament that we're participating in, and it was the same tournament that we did last year in Hangzhou. So it'll be our second year participating in this tournament.
Which we came 3rd in.
Yeah. So this year we're gunning for first place.
Yeah.
Nice. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is nice, this is nice.
this weekend, 2 teams from CIS, one from year 12 and year 13, and one from year 8 to year 10 students, competed in a competition in Chermpoint Old Swimming Pool for underwater robotics.
For this competition, we all had to complete different tasks. Each mission consists of 100 points, and your overall score will determine your ranking.
So this year, it was the first time we had 2 teams go, with the year 12 to 13 team competing against universities. And we ran into some problems, but overall we did quite well. We beat at least one university, but we're not sure what the results are yet.
So if any of you are interested, please email us or talk to Mr. Hayes. Thank you.
Thank you, CIS, and see you next Friday.